JoJo has fun. Gee, this is the darkest conversation I've had. Come on, Kim. We're playing a cutesy. Kim's just talking about like clean and dirty. It's like, come on, Kim. Come on, man. I'm holding iced tea. Come on, man. Shut up.
You wouldn't be able to hold iced tea if you were
God
holding a
damn it.
shotgun.
Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems?
Okay, let's share poems.
Before I know it, everything's back to normal.
Okay.
Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori.
I couldn't hear Sayori's voice. It was too subdued.
All right, who's your talking?
Why don't we start with Monica? Get Monica out of the way.
All right.
Because she doesn't seem to have any skin in the game.
Yeah. Hi, Craig. I think you thought about what you wanted to submit to perform at the festival. Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would make me happy to see. Anyway, let's look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Oh.
Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? It would be surprised if you hadn't these sorts of things in common.
Sploosh.
Oh, well, we might be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, the sounds that you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think.
You pay for things for her?
You clean her things.
Yeah, it really sounds like this is a one-way relationship.
Yep. So I think this is the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Huh. Are you sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in that case, Sayori's writing kind of has a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring her emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. It just burps in her face. And you should be able to experiment a little bit either.
I don't know why, like, she had so much to say, and then Craig was like, yeah.
Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, right?
Okay.
All right. I mean,
I'm
fine.
so ready for this. She's the worst poetry writer on earth.
The lady who knows
Read
everything.
it, Slam.
An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth, the lady who knew everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer. Boom, boom, tick, boom, boom, tick, boom, boom, tick. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. Here I am. A feather. Oh, God, there's a lot. Lost adrift, the sky, a victim of the current wind. And then there's like a long pause and someone starts clapping. And they're like, day after day I saw, fuck. I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one, oh my God.
Oh.
Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry gull, expression less. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I can't even focus on what she's saying.
Do you think that at this point in the poem he's just staring at the page? Like, how long do I have to look at this to make it look like I read it?
Yeah, totally.
I'm not
Because every time he's just like, I don't get it. I don't get it. She's just going to explain it anyway. I don't need to give a shit.
Blows back.
Look at her eyes to find no out to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. Have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers on sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. God damn it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. You surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Oh, God, thank you, freshman English. Humans are two-dimensional creatures.
And that's why I'm a catcher in the rye.
Think you know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway. What? Did she just call me one-dimensional?
Yeah.
Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to say your feelings of writing because you're afraid it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling what you're writing is good, okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Anyway, that's my advice for today.
Why do you
Thanks
give...
for
Nobody
listening.
else gives, like, trademarked advice for the day.
Because, well, she's the president. She's the club president.
Okay, Yuri. Okay. Well done, Craig. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
Yeah, you know, I love being told I can't read. It really inspires me. Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying and sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
Yeah.
I guess I really can't disagree. Oh, sorry, that's you.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was a little afraid this whole thing would be a chore. I'm going to get stuck in slam poet voice.
Wait, is that from Friends?
What?
The guy from Friends.
Chandandler?
Yeah, Chandler. Are
Yeah.
you Chandlering right now?
I hope I'm not.
Channeling Chandler?
Channeling dirt. It's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club, but it's been a great way to get to know everyone in their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Craig? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself? In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer, and even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
Hot. Whoa, phrasing. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Huh? Why me?
Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing. You have the most advice to share. And those boobs. I mean, what's not to impress?
These boobs? Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
Her eyes are gone! Huh?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Come on, it's not your opinion. It's that you keep telling me I can't read. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it out sound in your own head. I just meant I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Aw, Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm like one of the most popular girls in school. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
All right. Do you want to share your poem now?
Oh. I typed this one up. I hope. Here. Fuck, beach. Oh, I hope this one has raccoons in it. Oh, it's so long. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth casts
Chaotically.
that was not an S, meets the surface under a clear sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. That makes me want to talk about Wolfenstein, but we'll do that later. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found.
You okay?
Yeah, that was that was a fake vomit. I should probably save it for the real ones. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in?
Hell yeah.
Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye?
Oh, fuck.
Either way, the outcome is the same.
Oh, Jesus.
Yet we still build sandcastles.
Hell yeah.
I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful.
Hell
I
yeah.
sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils.
I got a foamy tendril for you.
Turn back, and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore, drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore.
God, every poem is about fucking hardcore.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about.
No, it's not inane. I have a boner.
Oh, inane. Okay, that's but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it.
You say that like you didn't even want to write about it.
Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well,
Fucked for 6 hours.
it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again.
Hot.
I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off.
Hell yeah, she does.
It's not like I have to have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. Like a raccoon isn't simple? Not everything can be as complex and dominating as a raccoon. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, slow your roll. I think I agree. Thanks for sharing.
Fucking bye.
All right, Sayori or Natsuki?
Oh, God. Let's do Natsuki. Let's save Sayori for last.
All right. Huh?
Oh, wait.
This one's all right.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, it doesn't blow me away. But there's nothing I really hate about it. It's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Kind of think of it. Kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. Like maybe you synced up. Maybe you're having your period too. You ever think of that? But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? I feel like it's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh, that was unnecessary. Think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could always say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you had left long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free of our windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to my... Oh, man.
Whoa. She just
Natsuki and
went
Yuri
for
definitely
it.
had sex. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that thought had left you long... Sorry. In a way thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love again. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I keep writing about native things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is fucking awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Jeez. You better not say anything bad about mine. After all, she is the one who wanted us to write about the same topic.
Whoa.
Ugh. You really can see her doing that, too. Making us write about the same topic than trying to impress me, but coming up with something more fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical, too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Oh my God, they are gonna.
Sayori!
Okay.
Ah!
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I gotta tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you?
What?
Probably Yuri.
What? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy.
Ugh.
You're really happy too, right? In this club?
Bottle full of bub, yeah. Of course I am.
Oh, good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Craig.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little bit tired today.
All right. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Oh no, Sayori!
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself.
She's gonna go jerk off.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second! Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
What?
Oh, something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
What catchphrase?
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez! Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Damn! I'm talking shit! Look, the only thing different that Sayori isn't here.
Oh, it seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Yeah, it's called piss.
Oh,
come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's all right.
Seriously? Of all times to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. So much for you being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she kind of has been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it.
Oh?
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people?
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine.
What'd she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, Yuri, you can fuck off is what you can do. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No, that's not it at all. We just need your big tits in the front of the room. That's it. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around.
That might be the case, but if I can't be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. No!
It's just the worst handwriting.
You can make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere.
Whoa, that was a 360. I mean a 180. A 360 would be she returns to being sad. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts to nod to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Craig.
The one who's truly useless?
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle.
Really? Because you just gave Yuri's task like a second ago.
It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd really appreciate that.
Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to such a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's something dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I can recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own.
Oh, damn.
Craig, he may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assist with the decorations.
Oh, damn. Hold on. I never said that. How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? That dick is mine. Sounds more like you're making excuses for Craig, too.
What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
Getting all deep in these cuts.
And baking isn't just what you think.
Guys. Oh, sorry.
Guys, let's settle down for a moment.
That's
In
also
the
your
end-
Sonic voice, by the way.
What?
That's your Sonic voice. That's
Yeah,
very...
this is my Sonic voice.
Okay,
This
yeah.
is my Monica voice.
Okay.
In the end, it's up to Craig to decide how he'd like to contribute.
Maybe I should just make it Sonic.
If it's not as hard on your voice.
No, it's fine.
No, okay.
Besides, he really hasn't gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know.
Oh.
So I'm sure he's interested in.
You literally just said,
I am surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though.
jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah, Craig, if you're okay with this, in the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well.
In that case,
Everyone looks straight at me.
Well, tomorrow.
Tomorrow? All right. Tomorrow we're going to pick.
Tomorrow we will pick. That was a 25-minute episode. 20-minute episode.
want us to get to the part.